scared the crap out of me. How did you manage to get into my $10 billion mansion? Well, I suppose that doesn't matter. God, send in the feral children.
Well, would you look at that? It's What's New Play 2 Podcast, episode 67.
Ah, where?
It's actually behind you.
Oh. Oh! How the fuck did it get back there?
I don't know. So,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you.
Alright, so recently, the beetle that was living in my room passed away, and that's pretty sad. He'd been living, or she, I don't know. But I'm gonna say he.
Don't assume its gender.
It's a beetle.
Don't assume the beetle's gender.
It
It
is a
has
beetle.
feelings.
I swear to God, it is a beetle. It does
You
not
are
matter.
so rude to all of our non-binary peeps.
It is a beetle. I swear to God. Anyways, so he just showed up in my room one day, and I was like, well, I don't exactly feel like wanting to I don't really like killing bugs when they're in my room, and I was just too damn lazy to go get a cup to bring them outside. So I was like, all right, pal, you're only chilling out by my TV, so like, as long as you stay over there and you're not over here where I sleep, we can work something out. And then he spent like a week and a half living in my room, and I would see him while I was playing a game or something, or he was just kind of there. And then the other day I came home, and I found him lifeless outside my door. I'm like, oh, poor baby.
Oh, okay, you gave a lot more context about that whole thing than in chat. In chat, you just said, the dead beetle that's in my room is dead.
No, I said my beetle died.
Close enough. It's close to fucking enough.
That's not close enough.
Okay, but
there was emotion there.
Alright, but you didn't get...
I haven't felt this sad since Terrence the Daddy Longlegs, who lived where I worked, died in the basement.
Good.
It was very upsetting.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss.
It was a painful loss. I like bugs when I name them. If I don't name them, they're weird and creepy, but if I name them, they're kind of cute.
I feel like a lot of people can share your sentiment.
With bugs and children, actually. Like, that's really true. Bugs and children work off the same logic of, man, most people find them weird and creepy, but, like, if you name them, then, well, you find them kind of cute.
Yeah, just like, what the fuck was the character's name in The Ring?
Samara?
Yeah. Just call her Samara. It's a little cuter.
What? Is that just like a thing from The Ring?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought you were about to reference all of the like copious amounts of Samara porn out there.
No, I don't think you even watch a Ring movie, I'll be honest with you.
I've seen The Ring. I haven't seen like Ringu or whatever the sequel to The Ring is. If there is
Ragu.
One. Ragu. You open up a can of tomato sauce and
spaghetti sauce.
It says 7 days. And then eventually you're like in the supermarket and the ragu falls on you. Oh, I should preface this. From my understanding, the copious amounts of Samara porn all has her aged up. Just so you know.
Good to know.
I didn't want you thinking that there was like a subsect of the internet. I mean, there is, but I didn't.
Okay, there is. You don't have to defend that. Well, yeah, no, you don't.
Listen, I'm just going to say some people want to fuck a thick ghost that comes out the TV.
People want to fuck.
People want to fuck a thick ghost
that
comes out
want
the
to
TV.
Fuck.
No, they specifically want to fuck the me gunner in the armpit. God, that video, huh? It sure do exist. Why someone made it, it's only known to Zool.
Anyway, Fire Emblem Heroes.
Queeros.
Really the only noteworthy thing is we have our next legendary hero out and about. It's Claude. 2-3 Houses characters back to back. And don't get us wrong, we like Claude. We rep Golden Deer.
It's just he's too straight for my liking.
That, and like, we already had Saros literally the last month from, in that Mythic Hero banner. And Like, don't get me wrong, Claude
But don't we
looks
also have
cool.
like legendary Dimitri and legendary Edelgard?
Well, yes. So, like, at least now that's already out of the way, and now we only have to really worry about Byleth.
What if we started calling Edelgard Bridalgard?
We could.
And then she's like the,
Oh my god, you just fucking gave me fucking...
the heebie-jeebies of Bridal Edelgard?
Yup.
I don't think she'll get a bride. She'll get a suit. If
No,
they put
she'll
Edelgard-
get a bride. All you kidding
If they
me?
put Edelgard in a suit, I'd be okay with
I'd
that.
respect them, but they won't do that.
I want Edelgard in a suit. I want Edelgard specifically in a suit that looks like Diddy Kong, like with a little red hat and like a red T-shirt, and the hat says Nintendo, and she has like a coconut gun, a peanut gun instead of her axe. And she's like, "What am I wearing? This feels kind of right."
I want them to make a duo unit in that. Oh damn it! I can't.
Of young Dimitri and young Edelgard.
No. Oh, actually, that could work. But no, I was gonna say do what they did with duo Young Paula and
Hilda
Katria.
in the KKK.
No, God, no. I forgot Nini and Ray got a bride alt, but make a duo of Groom, Ellawood, and Baby Roy as a duo.
Why would they
like,
get married?
No, like a.
Listen, all right.
I mean, like as a stupid like ring bearer or something for him.
Oh, then he has to wear a bear costume. What the fuck? If we introduce
Actually,
bear...
that'd be really cute. I would be so down for that. But like, you know what they did for Halloween, Hector and Lelina. So like, I would like if they did that for
That's right.
Ellawood
Lelina
and Roy.
does have a bear costume.
Not a bear costume, it's a cat costume.
Oh, my bad. That's right. As soon as they introduce bear costumes, the game's gonna fucking explode. There's gonna be a real big problem where people are like, why is everyone in a bear costume?
It's like fucking Tanukis.
Yeah,
In
seriously.
Nozaki-kun.
Yeah, seriously. It's gonna be bad.
Oh god.
Protect us from the bear costumes, Nintendo.
Yeah, but
But, give us the bear costumes, because I like bears.
and that's totally fair. So yeah, clearly you can tell how much we really care about Legendary Claude. We kind of got off topic very quick about him.
That's because Claude's not gay. I'm gonna be real with you. When Claude wasn't gay, my interest in him dwindled quite a bit.
I mean, look at me. Don't you think I
I'm Sandra
agree?
B. Lousy with virginity. You ever seen Grease?
Yes, but I don't remember. I barely remember a lot of things except for obviously the songs.
That's blasphemy where I work.
I'm sorry. I mean, no, I'm not a good gay.
Good gay. I didn't think Grease was a gay movie.
I feel like it's not like a gay movie. It's just like I feel like us gays flock to that kind of shit.
To Grease? The movie about a bad boy and a good girl getting together?
Hell yeah!
I feel like that's not gay at all.
All right. Anyway,
I'm sick of you stereotyping it as such.
Oh, whatever. So yeah, woo, Legendary Claude,
He's pretty neat. He should be on a white dragon.
and neither of us I got him, nor I don't think we will want to get him.
No, I spent all my orbs on Thick MILF.
I mean, you already know what I spent my orbs on.
The elf on the Shalfons.
No, I got lucky with him. No, I spent it on our Valentine Sword / Mist merges potentially, and or really Valentine merges, but
Right.
not lucky for none of them. But I got both dads.
All the fathers.
I did get the fathers for both Ike and
Papa, as it were.
I didn't. I really am shocked though.
Papa's a strange word.
It is a strange word.
Do you know anyone who, when they were a kid, called their dad
No.
Papa?
Never.
Like that feels like that's
a fantasy thing.
Yeah, that feels like that's only what they're called in fiction.
In fiction, or at most other countries, Spain. I feel like.
No, I don't think they say well,
Papa.
they might.
So
say
that's
Papa.
why at least that I would hear, and I wouldn't find it as ooh, creepy.
I just.
Unless they're doing a baby, then fine, like a kid,
That's true. All babies say "eh papa, eh papa."
God damn it, no.
It's every baby ever. They walk. Their mom and their dad are pushing them in a stroller down the street, and they want their bottle, and they go "eh papa, eh papa," and their dad's like, "How do we get him to stop?"
We're not even Spanish. We're
we get these-
Swedish.
He's like, "How do we get this boy to stop? He's Irish. Why does he talk like that?
Oh, that's better. That's better.
I don't know. I've never even been to Spain. Have you? No.
But yeah, I have to say though, I went for Alphonse so much. I never got in Gustav at all. He never pity broke me or anything, and I'm very shocked.
I mean, it makes sense. Gustav is dead.
I know, but like, I feel
He's like, I can't, I'm dead.
like I'm annoyed about it also in a way, just because like I kind of want him at that point after getting his son so much, and also because then I would sack him for that C skill that he has.
Oh, I'd sack him.
I mean, yeah, he's a good, strong man, but like overall,
I'm happier with his wife.
that C. Well, yeah, she also has a good C skill, but obviously
She's also got a good D skill.
Anyway, that's Fire Emblem. So
That is fire in a nutshell.
in a nutshell, it's Fire Emblem. So I guess we'll talk about
Nintendo Direct.
the Nintendo Direct that happened as of last week.
And then after that, we can do Pocket Monsters.
We can start, yeah, because I think we'll probably just end over Pocket Monsters. So
Pocket the Monster.
I'm going to look up on things. So I guess let's get the big one out of the way. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Nintendo added the Sword Fighter, who is a sword.
Yeah, so obviously everyone knows already who knows it. That Pyra and Mithra are now joining Smash.
And, like, that means Mai Shiranui got gypped.
She did.
Mai Shiranui could have been let in the game. What are you talking about? It's
And
not
she's never had other outfits to where they're
no,
slightly less
they
skimpier. No, I know, but I'm just saying.
If the fucking redheaded stripper with a heart over her ass can get in,
Pyra!
then fucking Mai Shiranui can be in the background, like, standing straight up going, like, with her hand up waving.
Oh, literally with her fan out.
Yeah.
Being like, you know.
Yeah. So, like, not Smash clearly isn't a game for good, but, like, with Bayonetta, it makes sense how she doesn't count towards the fucking good little boys, because Bayonetta's heavily censored, and also, even in her own games, her sexiness is down to just the way she moves and act. Her sexiness is a character.
I fucking love it.
It's a personality.
So much.
Mai Shiranui's sexiness is a distraction.
It really is, though. She's fun to
Pyra's
play as.
Pyra's sexiness is fucking...
Eye level.
It's just...
It's eye level.
It is there, so you will look at this character and be like, yeah, that's a good character because I can see her tits and ass. It's like, nothing about Pyra's skimpy outfit or fucking sexiness has anything to do with her character whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm just saying, that's coming from you who's actually played the game.
I've only played a little bit.
Okay, but you still, like, on, like, a slight, like, taste of, like, what the game is and what
Unless she just turns into a fucking stripper, like, halfway through.
I'll let you know when I eventually get to it.
'Cause, like,
but I got a lot of other games to get to.
She definitely seems more goofy and dorky than...
than, I guess...
Than a fucking... I have a heart over my ass cheeks.
Yeah.
And, like, anyone who tries to refute that, it's a fucking heart.
I feel bad because our friend that... Because I felt like, oh, a new Smash is getting announced. I'm like, hey, you want to watch it together for shits and giggles? Because we never really done that, him and I. So I'm like, all right, let's... He's like, fine, I'll do it. I'm like, cool. The first thing that came out... And then I immediately knew... I'm like, oh no, they're adding a fucking Xenoblade Chronicle character. Because they had that was the first thing that they showed off. And because I'm like, there's no way it's like another expansion to the game that's already been out for almost 3 years. No, 4 years almost, I think, now. So I'm like, oh no, they're adding a Xenoblade Chronicles, like, Smash. There's no way, because it's not going to be a sequel. And immediately when, like, our friend, like, kind of knew, he immediately shut everything off. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not Ryu, Hayabusa, or Dante. I'm so sorry.
Listen.
And, like, I even wasn't, like... And coming from someone who at least played Xenoblade... Who's played and beaten Xenoblade Chronicles 1... I was even like...
Well, you haven't played 2.
No, I know, but like...
People who like 2 are definitely happy.
And of course, then I'm
fine
with that.
I'm gonna be fucking real with you. The fact that it's Pyra and Mithra and not, like, Rex is really fucking nice. Because I don't like Rex at all.
I think most so far I like about Rex is just his color scheme.
I do not like
And that's
Rex.
about it.
Pyra's fucking... She was fine. But, like,
I think what I at least like about Pyra and Mythra being in is I really did like the trailer overall because it was in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 engine, and then the trailer was all the current Smash characters, or the fighters that they picked for it, and had to say essentially in that engine, and that was really cool when she was fighting off Link and Dark Pit and whatnot.
Okay, when
that
she
was
cuts
cool.
Link's bomb in half, I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
That's funny as shit.
I like that. And then I do like at the very end her little squabble with Shulk. I'm like, all right, that I enjoyed thoroughly. So like overall, I thought the trailer was good.
I think the worst part is that Sakurai's gonna show her off, and immediately it's gonna be like, wow, she looked really fucking fun.
I'm not gonna lie. So watching her trailer, I'm like,
she looked really fucking fun.
She looked fun. I'm like, I mean, obviously I already have the season pass, so
Yeah.
like I'm gonna play as her because she
really
looks
am-
fun.
I really am the dumbass who spent $40 on Steve, huh?
Don't worry, I spent $40
On, go on. Do you want to list the? How about you list the ones you don't like? It'll be a shorter list.
Byleth. I don't play Byleth that much. I think I've been playing Hero more than Byleth, and I wasn't excited for Byleth. I mean Hero. I was just like, oh, that makes sense. That's cool. I don't play Banjo at all. I don't play Steve.
Okay. You're at 3. You're at 3.
I kind of play Sephiroth. Kind
You
of.
play Sephiroth. I've seen it.
Yes, but I play Cloud more.
Yes, but that doesn't mean you don't play a Sephiroth.
Okay.
All right,
I'm done.
you're at 3. All right, so
More than at least you would have probably expected me to have.
all right, so out of the DLC fighters, I play on the occasion Steve. And that's it. I really am the dumbass who spent $40 on Steve and a Rex Mii fighter costume. Which adds insult to injury, really.
Which is also funny because I am, like, shocked. I mean, it doesn't fully shock me that, like, they did want to add a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 character in because, they did make, like, that statement of, like, oh,
Rex just barely missed the cut.
missed a cut.
And I was like, oh, thank God. And then there was, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I was like, no. God, no. Not him.
So,
Not now.
like,
Not
it's
Rex.
It's whatever.
I can't fucking take him.
At this point, so,
I'm not a huge fan of their stage. I gotta be...
yeah, I feel like the stage is too small looking.
Like, I like the fact that fucking Gramps is there. So, like, that's always
But
I
I feel like it would be cooler or nicer if he talked in the stage.
Or if it was...
Or like he make comments.
Or if they set it in either, like, the fucking ending zone, like the tree thing, or in that main trade area that
Oh,
you
know
start
what would have
at
been a
first.
cool idea that they could do with the stage? I doubt they will.
What?
Make Gramps interactable with when you play the stage, as in like he'll like say the countdown, or like player 1 loses a stock.
Maybe that would be cute.
I think that would be cute. He wouldn't have to be like the winner is, but he'd be like game, and I feel like that would be a cute idea because there really haven't been stages like this in Smash to where it's technically a living character.
Mm.
So like I feel like that can add the flavor to that stage a little bit.
Man, they didn't really add a gimmick for Sephiroth's stage, did they?
No, they just basically were like, here's the whole ending of the fucking game.
That's funny.
Which I'm like, whatever, that's fine.
Yeah, because, like, Terry's stage is one of my favorites.
I love it.
Banjo stage has got that cool spinny thing. That's what I spent $40 on some stages and some music that I like.
I would say, yeah.
Mii fighters don't come
I know,
free.
I know.
Only Rex.
And the fucking Guardian
The
armor
Guardian.
set for the second pass.
Oh my god, I forgot that existed.
Me too, until you said the Rex one.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Again, you and I are both kind of just about it. You're a little more disdained about it.
I don't like it. And that's not, like...
No.
I like Pyra as much as the next straight dude for the fact that Pyra looks like Pyra. But
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No, I know.
I want more, like, gun care. And, like, the worst part is that she is a female character.
And that's one thing I like about it, 'cause We have another
that's
main
awesome.
focused female character. I'm not counting Byleth because
Byleth is a skin,
technically the default is male Byleth.
which I don't get why. I didn't think Byleth.
I'm shocked that they made him the default when everyone knew female Byleth was the
more popular,
most popular and more picked, avatar. To where Robin is a little more debatable. I feel like
I think more people like male Robin than female Robin.
A little bit of both. But that one's a little more even, I feel like.
And then,
where Corrin, even as well, I feel like, why didn't you make the female default?
Yeah.
A lot of people play the female default.
For Corrin, absolutely.
Like, I even played female Corrin default when she came out.
Yeah.
I only kind of started playing male at the tail end of the 3DS and Wii U version, and then when I played Fates, and then I eventually started then I'm now just really the male version for Ultimate. But otherwise, yeah. I
can't wait for the next two to also be sword fighters.
I am curious who they're gonna pick for those last two,
and
let alone if it is gonna be the last two.
I gotta reiterate again. This is only until like fucking Sakurai shows off. He's like, "Hey guys, you want to see what I did?" And we're like, "Yes, Sakurai, I get it. You're a fucking magician, and we all love you, and you're a great dude." But like, God, fucking damn it, Nintendo.
Yeah. Okay. So aside from that, the Nintendo Direct. I'm not gonna go over everything. Really, just go over the points that we'll have like stuff to kind of talk about.
Wario got the drip.
Yeah. So Mario Golf Super Rush was announced, which
Bowser looks like Guy Fieri.
he does. Overall, yeah, it makes sense. Something more a sports game, but you also gotta like think about. We have not had a console Mario Golf game since the GameCube.
That's great.
We never had a Wii version. We never had a Wii Mario Golf. We only had a port of the GameCube one on the Wii. Because that was one of those games that they were like, oh, a port of it with motion controls added. Because they did for the Mario Power Tennis as well. And
nothing came out for the Wii U.
It was not on the Wii U. It was on the DS. They had a 3DS one, but again, that's portable. So this is the first main console iteration of Mario Golf. And, it makes sense because you might as well just do that.
I love the redesigns for a lot of the characters.
I like that they're doing the Mario Tennis Aces route and giving characters unique outfits.
Wario got that fucking drip. Yeah. He looks so good.
And especially with like golf, you could make a lot of like interesting outfits for said characters. And obviously they've already done that with Wario and Bowser. I wonder if Donkey Kong is going to be in it.
No, he is in it. He just has his tie. They didn't really give him anything.
Oh, he was in it?
Yeah, he's in the trailer. He's running. Okay. He just has his tie. It was upsetting. I'm still gonna fucking main him because
of course
I only play Donkey Kong in Mario games.
So like, they showed up that adding a story mode, which that makes sense. A lot of them do that, and it looks fine.
They're also adding the best mode.
This new mode, I forgot the name of the mode. Oh, Speed Golf. To where it's hey you all
go.
You all go at the same time.
Hit the ball. And run.
You run to where you hit the ball, and you can get power ups and mess up your opponents, and that's just.
It's like that fucking robot game, the robot golf game, where you can pick a different like super robot. And you have different.
Yes. And so like that's cool to me. That alone makes me interested in getting Mario Golf. And I never played any of the Mario Golf games.
That mode alone is the reason I'm like, damn, that looks fun as shit.
It looks fun as shit, and I'm very excited.
I can't wait to fucking start griefing people with it.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm glad that it's a thing. Oh, yeah. I finally got to Octopath Traveler and I beat it. Not bad. The post-endgame boss is actually garbage, and I said, fuck it, it's not worth it, and it wasn't.
Post-endgame?
Yeah.
Like a secret boss?
Basically. It's like the true ending, but like you basically get all the lore and like the answers before you even fight the final boss. Because you fight eight mini-bosses before the boss, and you can't save during that part, because once you enter this gate, that's it. then you can't get out, you can't leave, you can't save. You have to literally go it all in one go. And then on the final boss part, he has 2 phases, and you have to use both party members. You have to use all your party members, and because it's 8 in each. So you have to fucking also make sure you do this all in one life. And if you die with the one team, it's still game over, and you gotta restart from the whole fucking start of that entire boss rush, essentially. And it's really fucking annoying. And the boss is just overly hard. Again, because it's post-game. But, like, it's not worth it, because at the end, they all just gather around each other, hold hands, and basically just, like, kill the boss, essentially. And they, like, show the characters from, like, where they originated from. And all their names, at least, like, the beginning of their names, all spell out Octopath. That's the fucking ending. I shit you not.
That's the true ending?
That's the actual part of the true ending.
Huh.
So, I was like, alright, not worth it to go through all that. But overall, game was fun. I liked it. The reason why I say that, obviously, is because the same makers of that game are now making a strategy RPG called, as of right now, Project Triangle Strategy. And
shit looks dope.
Shit looks dope. I still haven't played the demo yet because I'm getting through other games myself.
I didn't realize there was a demo.
There's a demo out right now.
Oh, neat.
And like overall,
I just haven't played video games outside of Mario Maker Story Mode.
I honestly after I finished Octopath, I started a little bit of the World Ends With You remix on Switch. Then I just haven't touched the game since. But again, I love the 2D, 3D aesthetic that this developer goes for. It's really cool, and I think for a strategy RPG specifically, I think that's a cool idea. Because I thoroughly enjoyed watching myself play Octopath because, I think aesthetically it looked really cool, and I even like the battles because especially like the sprite work for like the bosses, even the humanoid bosses where just like the regular people, it looked really fucking cool with like the little chibi sprites to like the bigger one. I don't know, aesthetically it looked nice, so I'm excited to now play another game from them as a strategy RPG, and they look like they're adding a lot of interesting mechanics to it, like the choices that, like the morality that they're going with. So
your choices that air quotes matter.
Yeah, I mean, again, I know it might not matter that much, but like I'm curious to see.
Listen, 9 times out of 10, the game that says your choices matter, your choices don't fucking matter.
I know, but I want to give a benefit of the doubt for now.
I think the only one that comes off of hand where it's like your choices matter is like fucking Mass Effect.
Probably.
Or like a Civ game.
I also do, because I like the terrain manipulation they showed off a little bit in the game.
And God help you if it's a JRPG, because no, your choices do not matter.
We know. So yeah, I'm excited to see that. They announced a Star Wars game, but it literally just showed nothing.
Yeah, they just said Star Wars
and
game.
It's being made by Zynga, which is like that mobile game company. So I'm like, nope.
It was literally, product is in the process of being made.
Basically.
Prepare to purchase product.
Fall Guys is coming to Switch.
Which, like...
I'll have to say about that.
Fucking... Okay, so... Here's what happened. I'm sitting in my car...
Joiking off.
Yeah, joiking off. At 9 o'clock at night... the heat is just not working, so it's freezing in there, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm too tired, and I don't feel like waiting until I get home, because as soon as I get home I want to go to sleep. So I'm sat there watching the fucking direct, and Pyre shows off. I'm like, well, that was fucking disappointing, but alright, get the disappointment out of the way early. And as soon as I say that, Fall Guy shows up, and I go, oh, I guess that statement was wrong, alright.
Oh, 1-2 punch.
It's like, cool, Fall Guys is on the Switch. Man, damn, if only people still... Well, people definitely still play it. But, like, if only it was enticing to play.
Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity got DLC announced. That was it for that.
Oh, yeah, they said DLC... Product is in production. Prepare to purchase product.
Ninja Gaiden is getting a collection for the Switch.
A legit collection.
Well, it's not just coming for the Switch. It was also announced basically right afterwards that it's coming out for the other consoles. But it was the first reveal.
What's it? It's the fucking Ninja Gaiden 3.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, which is not that great of a game, but, you know, it's neat.
And it's what? It's 60 buckaroos.
I think it's 60 buckaroos.
I
don't know, actually. That's a good question.
Someone said it was like $60.
It
And
could
then
be.
Some people are like, y'all got mad at Nintendo for Mario 3D All-Stars, but are giving this the pass. And, I mean, personally, I'm not giving it the fucking pass. But,
No, I'm not.
People 100% gave the Mario a pass.
Miitopia is arriving on Switch.
Right.
As well. At the moment, I'm like, oh, that's cool. And, like, the little Mii customization, was neat. But then, like, I thought about it. And, like, you gave, like, your, opinion. And I'm like, you're right. Because I didn't even beat it.
Isn't it, like, $60 or $50?
It's 50.
Yeah. It's a fucking 3DS game that they put on the Switch.
That gives you slightly extra customization for your Miis and a horse.
And you're gonna play the game for like 3 hours, laugh a little bit at like, haha, I gave Obama's face to this goblin. Ha ha ha, that's so funny. And then like...
That's all the basic people like you who fucking make those Miis.
How dare you call me basic, you fucking whore.
I'm sorry. I had to hold that in, but I couldn't anymore.
No, it's fine. You need to insult me more. It's the only way.
You make the literal. Oh god, generic fucking joke memes. I'm like, ugh.
I don't make generic joke memes. I make generic joke memes and bizarre creations. Like
Hitler, fucking.
I haven't made a Hitler meme.
Steve Murphy.
Steve Murphy? You mean Steve Harvey? The ones in Smash I downloaded off the internet.
I'm fucking done. I'm tired. Christ. Anyway.
My originals are, well, they're all dead now because of system transfer. But literally none of my original joke me's are from the fucking, are real world people outside of, I made Peter Griffin. Because it's... The Peter Griffin me is just so
Who the fuck
unfunny.
made a Peter Griffin? I feel like someone made the villain.
Oh, I made Jimmy Neutron.
I feel like I remember watching someone play Miitopia, and they made the fucking dark.
Mine was Dark Lord Hank Hill.
Dark Lord. Oh, was it Hank Hill?
Mine was Dark Lord Hank Hill.
Mine was our friend.
I made...
Because I'm like, oh, this is too in character. I need to.
I think it's too, like... It's too on the nose just to make, like, your friends and family. And I think I've only made, like, 2 or 3.
Oh, no. I did. A lot of it I did with us. I'm like, oh, this is too funny. It's like, like, your character wanted to be in a cat suit, and, like, you're refusing not to wear anything but that. I'm like, alright, this is in character enough to where I'll just let it go. So I thought it was still kind of funny.
It's super funny, and it's super cute. And I really liked all the fucking horrid cretins that I created. Because my idea of a good me is like a super squinted face where the hair is the eyebrows. It's like it... So it was like a funny time. But it was a funny time for an hour and a half. And then I never touched the fucking game again.
No, and I understand.
And it gets You yourself said it got super repetitive.
It did.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't say it was like amazing.
So $60 fucking miss me with that. $50 miss me with that shit. If you're expecting me to pay $60 for 3 complete games that are being emulated over, I'm not, like, don't fucking act like a mini game is worth $50.
So they've also they showed up No More Heroes 3 finally gameplay wise, because it was he showed up the trailer, but then we finally got like a gameplay reveal, because the first gameplay reveal that we were gotten, he trolled everyone and stood in front of it.
Oh, that's funny.
Suda51. So now we finally got actual gameplay, and it looks fucking good. And goddamn, I can't wait to play the second one, so then I can eventually play the third one.
It does look good.
So I'm excited for that, because
No More Heroes has always looked good, though.
And the Switch port would be probably the port you would go for, because it's just the better port.
Is it?
Well, like, you don't have to have motion controls.
Wait, what? Oh,
it was right. A Wii game.
I'm sorry, I was thinking like, really? I feel like most of the time, like, Xbox ports are the better ones.
It was not on Xbox. It was only on PS3 and Wii.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It'll give me something to fucking play that's similar enough to me to where at least this number 3 came out and showing off more than just one teaser.
Yeah, Sonic Heroes 3.
Thank you. Sonic Heroes 3. Where was 2?
Oh, they called it Sonic Forces.
I
I fucking regret saying that. That was a cardinal sin. Comparing something good to Sonic Forces, I gotta whip myself.
So, excuse me. They also showed off.
Yep, that'll be the noxious fumes that are coming into the room now because I compared something good to Sonic Forces.
They are making. They're making and localizing a remake of two very old Famicom games called Famicom Detective and
Famicom Ghost Girl.
Well, yeah, it's just called Famicom Detective, but and they're
Aren't
making
they both Famicom Detective games?
Yes, and they're releasing 2 of them. Releasing The Missing Heir and The Girl Who Stands Behind.
That's it. It's The Girl Who Stands Behind, not the Ghost Girl.
And I won't probably get it, but I definitely think it's cool that Nintendo went back to one of their very older franchises that was never brought to the States and
brought it to the States.
bringing it to the States, and also giving it even more anime, fucking style, and I think that's neat. They showed off Samurai Warriors 5 is coming to Switch. Nothing else to say about that.
I said, wow, I know exactly what this is, and then I skipped through it.
Yeah. The Legend of Mana remaster was announced for Switch. It's cool. It was a PS1 Mana game. It was cool from what I hear. I might get it eventually.
I won't.
I still gotta get my ass through at least Secret of Mana if I really want to, but I'll have to see. Because I really don't know. Because I do want to play Trials of Mana. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Another Monster Hunter Rise trailer.
Monster Hunter Rise looks pretty fucking great.
Monster Hunter Rise looks fucking bopping. I really have to say it's probably my top 2 part of the top 2 games I'm really excited for this year.
It looks fucking swanky and swillery.
Yeah, it's just there's so much shit that they are doing in it that I love.
Why would you let me say that? Why would you let me say swanky and swillery?
Because I love you. I let you do what you want
within
reason.
I feel like you should have hit me right in the teeth for that.
It's okay,
You should have
honey.
punched me square in the mouth.
It's okay,
as
honey.
soon as I
You
was about to say
don't
that.
have to be like that.
Right, but you should have punched me square in the mouth.
Nah.
Yeah. Listen, after what you did, the least you could do is not let me say something as stupid as swanky and swillery.
So Hades, I've talked about it before. I love the game. It is one of those overhyped games that I kind of think deserves the hype. I feel like it's that good.
I wouldn't consider it overhyped.
Well, I mean, I feel like some people might think it's like another Undertale where people just overhype the shit out of it.
I have literally only heard you talk about this game.
Oh, okay. Well, you're lucky. They announced a physical edition for it, and that's cool. I don't know if I will double dip. I probably won't. Honestly, it's not worth that much. It's not worth it for me that much. But it's coming with a soundtrack for it, a 32-page full color art book, and that's cool. I thoroughly enjoy that.
I just need. Oh, fucking. Speaking of physical releases.
Whoa, wait. I didn't know this.
What?
Oh, wait, never mind. I reread that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Speaking of physical releases, the fucking limited run release of Shantae and the Seven Sirens, if you got it from limited run, you couldn't get your Nintendo coins from it because limited run didn't start until way too late they didn't distribute until way too late for it. So now you can go on and get your fucking points. You can get your free little Nintendo coins to make buying your Mii costumes cheaper.
I just can't wait to get Scott Pilgrim. I literally also ordered pins from them. I was debating on that $100 pin set, but then I realized, don't do that.
Every time I see a pin I like, I'm like, man, I want to get that. I'm like, it's a fucking pin. What am I gonna do with it?
Not even that. I
don't have a canvas bag.
No, but like the $100 like pin set came in like Ramona's like bag, kind of thing, and like you put them all in there, and it looked cool. But I'm like, no, I'll just get a Scott Pilgrim. And
I don't know who Ramona is.
Don't worry about it. You won't. You'll know when I make you play the game with me.
Okay.
Because you're not. No one in our friend group is escaping that.
Until we get to Star Road, and then you'll ditch us. That's how those multiplayer games normally go. Anything else from the Nintendo Direct? Because I think that was really all that was.
That we wanted to talk about, because...
I mean, all I
wanted
wanted
to talk about Neon White.
Oh, that's right. Neon White, it looks like... I'm gonna be real with you, it kind of looks like Doom with how it moves. I don't know what the fuck's going on. All I know is you kill people.
With cards.
With cards. You have limited use weapons, and they all break, and they're all stored in these cards. And it looks like a super fast-paced first-person shooter. And it looks really fun. And it looks like it's going to be dragged down incredibly hard by Nintendo's Online. So yeah. It looks super nifty. Look it up. They're all ink people from the looks of it.
Speaking of ink people...
Oh, that's right. They announced Splat Tim 3.
As, like, their last Oh, we also have another thing.
They removed
as a last,
gender.
As a last hurrah for that Direct.
They removed gender and gave you a pet.
And, like...
And moved you to France.
And also giving us, like, a crossbow weapon. And that's cool.
The crossbow does look pretty schwinky.
But I'm not getting it. I was burned twice right from the game for not being good with fucking multiplayer with friends. So
yeah, you can't just you can't just fucking make a team of friends and play online. You have to.
And I'm not playing raid mode. Raid mode's okay, but like
raid mode is.
Can we play turf war with friends? You fucking idiots.
Raid mode is okay, but at the same time, it's only around every once in a while.
And that's something I never understood. It's bad.
And then fucking. In order to play with friends, you need to unlock competitive and then unlock super competitive.
And you get and they're not even like the fun turf war. It's just like the annoying like capture the flag or like King of the Hill kind of garbage.
Yeah.
Anyway, they also announced when Eiji Aonuma came out in that Direct, he was like, "You probably when you saw me, you expected some news of Breath of the Wild too."
Oh yeah.
We don't have any information for you right now, but we will later in the year. I'm like. All right, I'm okay with that.
I thought that was funny.
And they're like, here's a Skyward Sword HD port in these trying times for you people.
And don't worry, pal. We made it so that you can use the thumbstick to attack instead of...
So you'll have drift on that stick afterwards.
Yeah, you can drift with your sword swipes.
And then, give us $80...
Bro, new speedrun tech. Link's always swiping his sword.
And give us $80 for these really fucking nice, Zelda Joy-Cons.
That'll have drift when they come out the box.
Yeah.
We're not fixing it. It's not a problem. Except for when it is.
So, like, it looks cool. The controllers. And, like, cool. Giving us a port of Skyward Sword with making it a little less obnoxious.
Giving us half of everyone's least favorite Zelda game.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most divided ones. I will be excited if they port Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD to the Switch. I will rebuy both of those games.
I'll fucking consume product Wind Waker.
I will definitely consume product when I buy those games again.
Like, fucking Wind Waker is hands down my favorite Zelda game.
It's so good!
So I will 1,000,000% consume product that shit.
Plus, it was like a nice port.
Yeah, I beat the fucking HD version, like, 10 times. Shit was so much fun.
I remember then when I bought the Twilight Princess HD game, I didn't fucking beat it.
I don't like Twilight Princess.
I love Twilight Princess. I'm one of those fuckers.
My opinion is the reverse of everyone when the two games first came out. I think Twilight Princess looks dank and dingy.
I wasn't one of those people that hated
I
Wind
don't
Waker.
want it in my house.
Oh, okay.
And I think Wind Waker looks super fucking cute and friendly, and I would let my daughter go on a date with it.
No, I always liked Wind Waker. I wasn't one of those people that hated it. It was like the people at the fucking time who showed that fucking tech demo and wanted edgy Zelda, and then they didn't get it with Wind Waker, and then they realized, oh, this is actually a really good fucking Zelda game.
Bro, the thing I don't get about people who want edgy Zelda, Link wears a green dress. Like, I don't see any room for edge in that. A bright green dress. Like, you can, whatever you want, but, like, there's no room for edge there.
Okay. Speaking of edge,
Put your cock away.
alright.
We're not edging tonight.
Okay, aside from that, though, today...
+3 to edging.
God damn it.
That was so funny.
It was so good. So today, Pokemon had a direct, essentially.
Pokemon presents its anus.
And you were right.
Diamond and Pearl remix.
You were right.
The thing that they fucking... I told you, it's exactly on brand for Nintendo to tease it in the most obvious, stupid... Nintendo would never tease it this way. Because that's the wrong decision. And of course Nintendo loves those.
So I will say, though, for once, did you watch, like, the very beginning of, like, the retrospective that they did?
Like, with the sound off.
Yeah, I did, too. I watched it at work. I did it with sound off, too.
Yeah.
I literally had... I was...
Closed captions on.
No, I just fucking had... Oh, and I did have closed captions by the end, because...
Yeah.
When,
want to hear what they're saying.
I literally had the one window of the video going up, then the other window, I was, putting the books in the system. So I literally was doing a book and just looking up and being like, huh. Just kept going in a stack. It was pretty good. So...
I watched while cleaning a bathroom.
Not bad.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, Brilliant Diamond and
Shining Pearl.
Shiny Pearl.
I think it's Shining or Sparkling. I don't know.
Whatever.
Diamond and Pearl.
I don't like the fucking renames.
DP is back.
Alpha and Omega were good enough. Why didn't you go something like that?
Well, because...
Or just Ultra, whatever. Anyway.
No, Ultra was bad.
Yes, but still.
Fucking...
I still don't understand why that was...
DP is back in vogue.
Yeah, I will admit, though, at first I was a little put off.
Ladies?
No, I was a little put off by the, them going with that art style.
I think that's the perfect art style.
After I rewatched it, I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. I'm fine with that. Because, and they said it too, they basically going for just a straight up recreation. Yeah. And you know what? I commend them for that.
I think that's what Pokemon should look like. Like, with the... Okay, so Pokemon either needs to change its...
Shield was the way that they were trying to go, fine. But I feel like, if anything, they need to have more of an art style with it. Like, in all honesty, have like a cell shade to it, like Zelda does.
Okay, so if they changed up their core gameplay...
And that too.
They could fucking keep that new style they're going for. But I think the gameplay of Pokemon...
Yes, if you're doing a straight up, basically remake like they're doing.
Not even that, just the core gameplay of Pokemon works better in a style similar to the sprite-based games. And so this is a fantastic way to translate those sprite-based games into 3D. Keeping it the 2.5 3D per perspective.
And have them like a chibi.
And have them be chibi while out in walking around the town,
but then battle,
full-size models in battle.
Full model. Yeah,
that's a fantastic way to do Pokemon, and that's how they should do it if they're going to keep the battle system. But if they're going to change the battle system to...
Which they won't.
I was going to lead you into say, they also announced a new spin-off game in Sinnoh called Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is a open world... Actually, this time...
For real, like, Breath of the Wild looking Pokemon.
Where you travel around...
In, like, an Edo...
I don't think it's Edo. I think it's, like... I don't know. I don't know what time period it is, but I don't think it's Edo.
It's like a more feudal-looking Japan Pokemon area kind of thing going on, because they essentially make this, like, an origin story for, like, of how Pokemon were made.
Are you saying Pokemon like that on purpose?
Yes. Pokemon. And I will admit, interesting idea.
Pokemon Palace.
We will get to that.
Okay.
I will get to that if anything, because I'll be the one talking about it probably. I think it's a neat idea. The player models look alright.
They look bad.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
They look very bad and like not polished at all.
Oh,
and
not like aesthetically.
And the fucking frame rate of the video. Like, I didn't watch the stream. I watched the video after the stream.
Oh.
The frame rate looks awful.
Yeah, I mean, at least that's coming out in 2022, so at least that's gonna hopefully have more time put into it.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna just say that just to say
modern games.
I know.
If they'll show you gameplay, that's
modern
it.
AAA developers and games aren't.
Just modern games. If they show you the gameplay, that's it. That's
indie
the
developers
final
are
build.
pretty better, or a little bit better with that.
Outside of Cyberpunk, any developer, if they show you the gameplay in the trailer, that's it. That's what the gameplay looks like the whole time.
I mean, I agree. Well,
other than
no, Final Fantasy VII Remake actually had a lot of tweaks throughout. It's like trailers, I will say.
Other than fucking Cyberpunk, which had a 30-minute game play presentation and looked nothing like it when it came out.
That's really, we really want to talk about Pokemon.
Pokemon Snap exists.
But we already know about it.
Fucking big Pokemon news. Alright, so check this out. This is like a very uncommon occurrence, but Pokemon Go is going to be having a Kanto-themed event. I know, right? That's pretty fucking wild. When was the last time we got Kanto representation? That's pretty fucking wild.
So I just remembered...
and Sword and Shield, you can get Big Pikachu.
Oh, that's right, you can.
You can't get Big Eevee, which is perfectly okay in my book. Big Eevee is the worst looking one.
But you get Big Pikachu.
You can get the best looking one, which is Big Pikachu. Second best. Best one's fucking Meowth, because he's a long boy.
So, I just remembered, Sony had their own Direct yesterday.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
I didn't either. I just got the tweets, breaking it down. I don't think it was really shown off or announced throughout the whole fucking thing. The only thing that was really that noteworthy that I even thought it was. So Final Fantasy VII Remake is getting a PS5 port / upgrade, where they're adding a Yuffie story DLC essentially to it, and it looks really good. And they're doing a bunch of quality of life updates. Like, have the game always run at 60 frames, stuff like that. Really good loading times. I didn't think the game was that bad loading wise, but like they showed it off and they're like, alright, yeah, you did a lot. Updating textures made the game look even prettier than it fucking even is now. The thing I like about that whole presentation though is that if everyone who bought it on PS4, you get all those upgrades for free. That is something I was not expecting Square Enix to do. And a weird little added thing with this topic is that the next PlayStation Plus free games for the month of March, Final Fantasy VII Remake is part of that.
Huh.
But they did specifically say if you download this version, if you get this for free, you won't get those upgrades. Which, that makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
But I'm still shocked that one, free upgrade for the existing users entirely.
And 2, free game.
Making that also a free game immediately after. That's just a perfect excuse for people to download it.
Okay, I guess free is not the right word. It's a $60 a year game.
Yes. So, that was neat. I think it's a dumb name, Final Fantasy VII Interlude. Or something like that.
Interrupting.
No, it's not even interlude. It's like something weird.
Interim?
No. And then also now that version is going to have a physical release for PS5, so if you want it for that, there you go. But everyone who has it for PS4, you can get it for $30, and then you can just get the DLC if you really want for not as much. So, anyway,
But now here's the clincher. Will the DLC run like ass on the PS4?
I will say no, maybe, only because this game was at least made for the PS4.
But the DLC...
The DLC, we'll have to see.
Listen, if Spider-Man's taught me anything, it's that DLC can run fucking awfully on one system.
Fair. I get the joke.
The joke is the people who bought the game.
Yeah, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree because I still don't think Spider-Man is that much of a selling point to be like, I need to buy this $500 console.
No, I think Spider-Man is a fantastic selling point, but not alone.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
alone.
All right, you know what? No, that's the wrong setting. If Spider-Man were an Xbox exclusive, I would say Spider-Man is a great selling point. The problem is, Spider-Man is a super popular comic book character in America, not in Japan.
It's only because Sony owns the rights. Oh wait, do they still?
I don't know.
I know they had a history with him.
But fucking, like, PlayStation 5 and 4 players are not overlapping all that much with the huge Spider-Man fans. Like, it happens. It definitely happens.
Yeah, it's weird. But it doesn't help also now that the developers are solely Sony.
It's like, if you get a fucking PlayStation, you're like, I want this Japanese game, and this Japanese game, and that Dark Soul.
Alright, I get it. You're calling me out.
I'm not calling you out.
I know.
I'm calling PlayStation players out.
So, yeah. Alright, this isn't gonna be like a long topic, but speaking of Crisello Palace, a
leak of Fox's penis.
Well, sort of. Someone bought a prototype of Dinosaur Planet on the N64 and leaked it and put it on the internet for everyone to download and whatnot. And it's, as far as I heard, I think it's like almost complete.
Yeah, it's like shading issues and whatnot.
Yeah, and like a few like problems when you try to port it to like a EverDrive cart. But it's interesting. I think it's interesting. It's cool that we finally got like a playable version of this game to be shown off.
Yeah,
and you know, I mean, like, it's cool that also it's a build that shows that it's already the build that already has Fox McCloud in it, and not, I forget the fucking character name that they had going originally. But I think it's definitely interesting. I gotta look at it more to see like what has changed in between this version to the GameCube port. Oh, not port. The GameCube version. And like, it's definitely one of those games I felt like that was like not sought after, but definitely was like people really want to know what this game was originally going to be like from before the conversion to making it Star Fox. Because I was definitely curious about it, because playing someone who's played and beaten Star Fox Adventures, game was fine. I barely remember anything about it story-wise. The only thing I remember from it, which I feel like most people do...
Is there an Anthro Fox girl in Dinosaur Planet?
Yeah, Crystal was supposed to be, I believe, I think she was supposed to be like the main character, or like you're supposed to switch off in between, on and off between the male Fox character and Crystal.
Did you just call Fox McCloud the male Fox character?
No, before it was Fox.
Oh. Wait, but is she in the playable demo?
I believe she is.
That's fantastic.
She just has a different design a little bit. Also,
she's wearing pants.
No, she's not.
She's wearing less.
I think so, actually. So, the only other thing I remember from that game is literally the fucking scene of fucking Fox getting a hard on, seeing Crystal in the crystal, and almost doing like an upskirt on her. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is so fucking weird. And that's all I remember. I don't remember anything else anymore. It's kind of bad. The game is okay. It's not horrible, but like, I'm curious how it would have been if it didn't have the Star Fox plastered on it. So yeah. I think it's
no,
cool.
she's wearing more. She's wearing like a...
Is she wearing more? Wait, in which version? Because there's a few versions that... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, she's wearing like a full body dress.
Alright, so never mind. They made her skimpier.
Yeah.
My bad.
Fox got a skimpier version.
But yeah, I think that... Oh, I think the Fox's name originally before it was Fox, but I think it was Saber.
Saber?
I think it was Saber. But yeah, I think that might do it for this episode. Unless you have any other thoughts or topics. Because I have to admit, at least this is probably one of the better episodes we've had that we actually had stuff to kind of talk about.
I know, right? I really no that's basically it. Other than they're putting cum inside of M&Ms.
Wait, that's news.
They're doing it again.
Oh.
Yeah. More cum, they said. Load up those fuckers.
Could be worse.
They're putting it inside the peanut in the peanut M&M, so you have to literally bust the nut.
Whatever gets you marketing.
Anyways, would you like some M&Ms?
Yeah, sure, why not?
They're testing.